the mandate is starting to cause a ripple effect on the job market, and right now I just got the notice. It was okay for the last 2 years, never had a single issue, and all of a sudden, if I don't turn in my card, I'm gonna have to look for another job. The problem is all the jobs are doing this, so you're now forcing us to do something that we don't want to do or have to do. You're not even asking us to consult our doctor first. And this is just getting to a point where I'm sure it's happening to a lot of people. I didn't think it was going to happen to me because I've been an independent contractor, but the mandate now has officially affected me in my work. It's bad enough gas prices are as expensive as they are. It's bad enough for the last 2 years I went and helped people get through that pandemic. Now they don't want me to work during the next round, expecting or assuming other people are going to go and take those jobs or be forced to take a shot that the government basically paid out of the taxpayers' money, not even asking us about our allergies or about status or about our condition. It's total blackmail. It's total discrimination. All the things the Democrats said about equality, about freedom, it's all baloney. The way they all talk about the vaccine and how if you don't do it, you're bad, and it's just ridiculous. I'll tell you one thing, that the fact that you're neglecting me medical treatment on something that could fix me versus having to do something that's going to maybe hurt me down the line before it's FDA approved, that in itself, I think you guys can be sued on a colossal level. I think people have the right to sue the government for $1.5 million a person for the mandate vaccination employment discrimination deal, forcing a person to have to put something in their body. Look, if Roe versus Wade's on the books and the loophole is under duress, but you guys take advantage of the entire deal, but now you want to turn it around. It's okay not to tell you what to do with your body, even though it's a life you're killing in the process. But then now you could tell me what to do with my body, and now it has to do with my job, or else. You want to starve me? You want to not have me pay my rent? You want me not to be able to pay my bills? I have a car payment. Like, how am I going to pay my car payment if I can't work? And I'm not the only person. You guys set this all up to have this happen. You closed down EDD. All last year, I could have just sat on my butt and not worked and not given a F about any of you all. But I went out there and worked and helped you in the middle of the day, in the middle of the night, to make sure that the economy didn't shut down. I kept the economy open last year. And now you're telling me to close my business unless I get a shot? You should ask me, go see a doctor and go get the antibodies test first. Did you get sick? But you guys never gave us the test in the beginning. It was never about COVID. It was always, I didn't think it would get to this form of control to want to actually snag our jobs. I already knew that there was discrimination in the workplace. I did a take on that last week, but since nobody in the news paid any attention to that take, and I didn't get the clicks, only you guys give the clicks you want to give the clicks to, I just took it off the internet because I didn't want to take a chance of the job that I'm actually doing, seeing it, me complain. Because you guys don't make a difference. How do you not make a difference? How is this not black and white? You're forcing someone to take a shot when they don't need it. I pointed out so many flaws in our system, but I've run out of patience. We're on the verge of collapse, in my opinion. What I said today about the economy tanking, I was thinking it's going to happen tomorrow. I didn't think it was really going to happen tomorrow. It's going to happen. The economy will tank by next Thursday. And this $3.5 trillion, don't pass it. All that money, the Russians, the Chinese, and all these other countries, they're just waiting to get their hands on it. You guys don't even know where the money's going. And that's what's happening here. You guys are borrowing against our futures. You're spending money on a vaccine, then you're telling us that you have to get it or else. And now we can't work. Well, who's going to do the jobs? We're going to replace this with new people? There's going to be a temporary shutdown. In my opinion, the government will be shut down for at least 100 days just because of this. I don't think you guys realize how bad you've made it. It didn't have to be this way. Things were working. We were at least working through it. Now you attacked the people that were working through it. I don't see who else is going to work through it. The people that weren't willing to work through it last time are not going to be willing to work through it this time. So who do you think's going to be providing you all the goods and services? Nobody. Unless you force everyone to take the shot. You're forcing us to take something without medical consultation first. You're a fraud. All of you guys are complete frauds. I'm going to leave the take right there. This is despicable what you guys are doing. The fact I get a notice saying our customers are requesting that we send only vaccinated people to the hospitals. When before I even walk into the hospital, I was getting the temperature checks with the best technology, and they knew I was fine the whole time every day, and now it's a problem? I mean, you guys, the way you manage the crisis, you're the problem. You created the problem. You were unable to fix the problem. You made the problem worse. Some companies were trying to fix the problem on their own, and you went out of your way to go around those people to make it more difficult. It's an attack on the economy. Thus, when you're attacking our employees and our employment, and I'm not able to work and pay earnings, taxes, and gas money and gas taxes, you have no right to borrow any more money. You have no right to deficit spend, and you have no right to the $3.5 trillion package. You have no right to any more packages, because if people are losing their jobs over the mandate, that means you're not taking in earnings through our work. Thus, you have no right to pass the $3.5 trillion, and that's the law.